Alright guys, how's it going? Awesome Soul here, and welcome back to Robocraft. This time around, I am taking out one of the microbots I've built. I actually featured it in the poster, and that is the Dragonfly. So it's got one of the largest plasmas, and two of the, I think, 2 size or 3 size lasers. And it's not bad. It's got 3 rotors. It can take a few rail shots, at least from what I've seen so far. All in all, I'd say it's a pretty good flyer. So, oh yeah, I guess if you somehow actually missed the announcement, I am hosting a event on the Soul Squad Discord channel, and that of course is the March of the Microbots event. Robocraft actually tweeted out, like the official Twitter account, so probably going to be getting a whole lot more members coming in than we normally would. So, speaking of that, now I have planned rather, to make it a voice chat thing. I mean, like, I'm going to set up a voice chat just for the event. And, of course, a voice chat within Discord. But what I might have to end up doing here, if it gets to a certain point where it's just way too many people talking at once, I might have to limit it to Wisp only and above who can talk. Of course, you can still listen in if you are below that, but I might not even end up doing that. It might be perfectly fine just to have it as is with everyone talking. But of course, we'll see. This being the very first event on Soul Squad, I'm sure I'll end up figuring out better ways to do things. And of course, as you're seeing here, me taking my microbot up against regular size bots is not really turning out too well. Of course, the day of the event will be a bit more fair when it's majority microbots versus microbots. So I'm not too concerned there. And I guess one thing that people have brought up a lot is whether or not to ban the Protoseeker. And it's a bit late now, unfortunately, because the word has been out for about a week now. Little over a week, actually. And I feel it's too late to ban that. But even then, I think it should be okay, because, I mean, one, it's 100 CPU, and it's not the tankiest part ever. On top of that, you could probably get a lot more kills if you used rails or lasers, and on top of that, you could also have a lot more armor to spare, and or movement parts. So I'm not entirely sure if we're gonna come out on top here. I haven't managed to get kills at all this time. Hey, there we go. As soon as I say, I have yet to get a kill, boom, I get a kill. How convenient. Actually, I just realized we're majority helicopters here. And a UFO. Alamau indeed. You've been causing me a lot of trouble, mister. You seem to be... You've got to be above 500. Because that's like 4 or 5 Protoseekers on that thing. And, oh yeah, we're in a 25 kill match. So that means we're above 500. Or whatever the threshold for that is. So no wonder I'm not doing too well. Oops. Hopefully the matchmaking will be kind to us during the event. Of course, if you don't remember the little tag thing, it's square bracket, MB square bracket. And that's basically just there to remind people that you are in the event and, you know, people can see a familiar face and be happy and reassured that they will be up for a fair fight and not up against that monstrosity down there. I'm glad I'm up here and not down there. And that's one of the other things too. The Protoseeker is very limited in what it can and can't do. And you're not going to be having that good of a time fighting aircraft if you're just a Proto-Seeker, because of course being a Microbot and having a Proto-Seeker, you only have 150 CPU to work with after you've placed down the Proto-Seeker. And of course you have to add some decent bare bones armor just to make sure everything's attached. Not even factoring in like defensive capabilities. And on top of that, you have to actually be able to move. So really, you're probably only looking at about 80-ish CPU, something like that. That's what I'm guessing, anyway. Let's see. Probably isn't gonna last. There we go. As soon as I say it. Fantastic. So, we kind of lost, but I guess that's okay, because Microbot versus like probably 800 CPU bots, I think I did okay for that. But yeah, hopefully you don't mind the shorter-ish video. I'm actually not quite sure how long this turned out. But yeah, link in the description to the Discord channel, and there you will figure out all the information you need on the event. And of course it is on the 18th, which should be today by the time the video goes up. So in a few hours from now, or maybe you missed it depending on when you actually watch the video. But yeah, I guess that kind of covers everything. I don't think there's really anything else to bring up. So I guess with that, I will end the video here. I of course have been the Awesome Soul. I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care.